When is the price of SUI going to reach $10? Can the price of SUI go as high as $100? In today's episode, we're going to also take a look at the technical analysis as far as SUI price is concerned, because I really believe this cryptocurrency has got a very bright future, because a lot of people are calling it the next Solana. So, or rather, the Solana killer. So, the previous bull runs, it was all about finding the Ethereum killer. But in this year's bull run, or the bull run we're about to experience, right, it's all about finding replacements to very popular cryptocurrencies such as Solana, etc. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people are gravitating towards SUI. And I personally wouldn't blame them, because take a look at the statistics. Take a look at the mathematics. Take a look at the numbers. The fully diluted valuation is 22 billion US dollars, while the market cap is 6.1 billion US dollars. Of course, if you take a look at the maximum supply, the total supply, and the circulating supply, right, this is where we have a very gray area. So this is one of the reasons why, if you guys are going to be investing in SUI, you have to time the markets properly, because there's going to be a whole lot of inflation rate, because there's just a fraction of the circulating supply which is out. And best believe, at the appropriate time, the floodgates of inflation are going to be opened. And if you guys end up holding this cryptocurrency for more than one bull run, best believe you're going to end up crying, because it's going to come back down to these initial low prices, because the faucets are going to be opened. You get my point? So if you guys have got the mentality of holding alternative cryptocurrencies, for especially cryptocurrencies that have got very bad tokenomics, I mean, I'm just going to be honest, because I love saying it like it is. If you take a look at these tokenomics at this particular moment, the circulating supply, the total supply is very different, meaning there's going to be a lot of tokens that are going to be released to the markets. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of early investors, a lot of seed investors are definitely going to be benefiting. So this is one of the reasons why you have to have impeccable timing. So at the moment, it is very safe for us to sort of play this game and just basically milk the hell out of SUI, you know. And as you can see right over here, right, we're about to smash the previous all-time high, or rather we smashed the previous all-time high, because if you take a look at this, right, the all-time high only happened about 10 hours ago. So meaning this particular high level right over here previously, all right, we had a $2.02 SUI price level in March 2024. So this has been readily and crazily been disintegrated, and we're going to have like another price discovery, and the price is obviously going to go higher. So take a look at this dramatic drop, you know, from the previous all-time high at $2.02. We ended up retracing all the way down to as low as 57 cents. So that was like over 100% price drop. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a prime example of what usually happens when a coin has got bad tokenomics. Do not get me wrong, the project is amazing. SUI is absolutely an amazing cryptocurrency project. They've got amazing technology, as you can see by the fully diluted valuation, right? A lot of projects are beginning to take off on the SUI platform, but one fact remains: the tokenomics are pretty bad. And this is one of the reasons why I am emphasizing, if you're going to be trading SUI, do not hold it beyond the bull cycle top. When the whole cryptocurrency market sort of tops, if all the altcoins end up topping, you have to let go of SUI. Do not end up, you know, farming and just basically putting it in your wallet, because you're going to have more than 100% price drop, and your initial investment might even go lower than you had in the previous run. So this is one of the reasons why you have to have impeccable timing. Anyhow, with that said, how long will it take for SUI to go to $2.23? Based on the, you know, inflation token releases, because, you know, the more they release the tokens, right, the the more tokens are going to be available, and the more it's going to take for buying power to propel the price to another level. So let me give you a little bit of homework, because I really want you guys to be really invested and involved in this particular project and your investing journey. I want you to go search the SUI token unlocks and the size of those unlocks, because that's very important in order for you to sort of time the releases so that you can be safe. Because you already know, when they release new tokens, there's going to be way less demand, there's going to be more supply, meaning the price is going to go down. However, in order for SUI to reach $10, right, it basically needs to do a 4.5% roughly. Sorry, a 4.5x from the current price. And if you take a look at the market cap, that's roughly going to give us maybe 30 billion, 30 to about 40 billion US dollars in terms of market cap valuation, based on the tokens that we have at this particular moment. Of course, if more tokens are released to the general public, that means those numbers are going to be skewed, and there's going to be a lot more buying power which is going to be involved. However, during bull runs, right, the the demand is so high. There's a lot of new projects, there's a lot of euphoria, there's a lot more people who are positive. So sometimes during the peak of the bull run, it doesn't really matter how many tokens are released, because there's always going to be way much more demand. But you guys have to be on top of business. All right, so in order for SUI to reach $10, at least we need to have maybe 5 to 10x the current market cap and the current demand, meaning the projects have to be a lot more. We need to have more projects capitalizing off of SUI and just basically building their projects there. And there's going to be a lot of millionaires that are going to be made by sort of diving deep into the SUI ecosystem. So if you take a look at the SUI ecosystem, right, obviously the best performers are these types of projects. So there's going to be outliers here. There's going to be a lot of, projects that a lot of people are going to be sort of making, and they're going to do very well. So you just have to keep an eye out for this. So as long as there's a growing demand, there's a growing community, there's a cult-like community, just like the way Solana has got cult-like sort of a cult-like type of fan base, there's going to be people sticking to the project, and there's going to be a lot more growth. Okay, so base also has got cult like type of following. So I hope these guys have got very good proper marketing, and so far so good. So far these guys have basically been able to get a lot of attention. And if you take a look at most of the trending topics, right, a lot of times SUI is top 5 trending tokens, so this is a very good sign. All right, so yeah, taking a look at the technical analysis at this particular moment, we obviously got rid of the bullish or rather the bearish order block right over here that really escalated the dump, the previous movement. As you can see right over here, this was the bearish order block right over here that cascaded the drop in the price, and for some reason in August we sort of started getting bullish, and there was a whole lot of buying power. And one thing that a lot of people tend to overlook is the power of market makers. You see, in order for the price to go this high, especially in a world of a vast existence of cryptocurrencies, right, you have to have more than a very good project in terms of technicality, in terms of performance, in terms of statistics. You get my point. So we should also be looking at market makers. Who are the market makers of SUI, and when are they going to be cashing out? When is the contract going to expire? So we have to look at those factors, because they play a crucial role as far as a project is concerned and its success. Okay, because trust me, especially after this drop down, right, it really takes a lot of market making in order for it to sort of revamp and have the price pushed up. So another homework, this is homework question number 2. who are the market makers of SUI, and how long are they going to be in the game? When are they going to cash out? Do they have, how are they getting paid? Are they going to be paid when the tokens are released? If that is the case, then it's in their best interest to push the price as high as they can before the token and releases are done, because the more that they take the price higher, the bigger their pay is going to be. However, from a technical perspective, this is absolutely a very good sign, and we're going to see how high the price is going to go into discovery mode. So this is a part of the game where the price just keeps on rising and the numbers are just definitely going to be unrecognizable. However, there's a very strong fact, or there's a strong probability for the price to drop back down into these levels. However, I wouldn't really hold my breath if I were you, you know. So the price could potentially come back down to these low levels right over here. We could even potentially wick below this level of support, because there's a lot of liquidity right over here. Because I guarantee you a lot of people are sort of getting long as far as SUI is concerned. So this is one of the reasons why the market makers could sort of drop the price and drive it back up just to grab this liquidity right over here. And there's a lot of imbalance as far as SUI is concerned. So the imbalance level as far as the price is concerned is absolutely ridiculous. So eventually the algorithms always win, you know. But of course, if the markets are bullish, let's play bullish, you know. So avoid playing excessive leveraged trades, you know. Just be in sport and see what you can do, you know. Avoid leverage trading, because the prices could be very volatile, especially when there's a lot of imbalance and there's a lot of momentum that has been had. So do not be one of those people who's going to sort of get in a long trade in a very short period of time. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, that was my basic overview. I just want to remind you that you can, make $100 pretty much every day if you have a cryptocurrency portfolio of $1,000. So let's say, for example, you've got 1,000 US dollars in your account as your trading portfolio. You can actually make 10% of that every day, which is about $100. So how do you make $100 on a daily basis trading cryptocurrencies? Basically, you just figure out which cryptocurrencies have got the best probability to sort of outperform the markets, and you just simply make 10%. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, right, 10% is pretty much very easy to do, because these market fluctuations move close to 10% on an average day. So making 10% in cryptocurrencies per day is absolutely possible. So now, what if you've got a $10,000 account? If you've got 10,000 US dollars in your trading account, that means you can make 10% per day, which is about $1,000. $1,000 every day for a month is around 31,000 US dollars in a month, which is a 3x on your portfolio every single month. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have a tutorial on how you can achieve this seemingly impossible feat, and the link is going to be right over here, so it should be here. So I want you guys to take the time to watch this video on how you can increase your odds and your probabilities to make a 10% every day. It's a free tutorial, no strings attached. I want you to succeed. I want you to make at least 10% of your portfolio each and every day, just spot trading. And take a look at that information, implement that. If you've got any other questions, I'm always here for you guys. You can always reach out to me via email. How to contact me is going to be left in the description box below, or you can just check out my about page. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, happy trading. I really hope the best for you during this bull season, and hopefully we all retire extremely filthy wealthy. Thank you, and God bless you.